Hey everybody, thank you for joining and welcome to episode 7 of FOBO. I'm your friendly neighborhood product owner, Tom Ald. So you've decided to leave your job. In episode 6, we examined ideas and strategies to find your dream job and improve your skills before turning in your resignation. Now we need to focus on the perfect resume. Let's talk about resume techniques that you need to use to stand out from all the other candidates and land that dream job. So grab a coffee, tea, or your favorite adult beverage, and let's talk about staying relevant at work. Estimates suggest that automation can disrupt between 800 million and 2 billion jobs in the next 10 years alone. This will create a huge amount of economic upheaval. This is what's inspired us to create these videos. The people that understand the job market landscape and prepare for it best are the ones that can take advantage of the opportunities. So that brings us to our focus for today, the resume, or the CV to my posh friends. A tiny document that's supposed to represent you and all of your work achievements. No pressure. The goal, in my opinion, is to have a resume that is 30 minutes from being ready for any potential opportunity. And remember, the goal of the resume is only to get you an interview, full stop. Get the interview, that's where you can make the human connection and provide context for all of the amazing things that you can do for this new organization. So let's start with building your baseline generic resume. It has all the highlights and experiences and the outcomes that you've produced during your career. It follows the chronological order of your career, and it's going to be longer and much more comprehensive than any of the ones that you'll send to specific job openings. Again, this is your baseline resume that you will then use to craft the best resume to respond to a specific opportunity. Make sure you're using all the proper keywords and industry terms. Companies and recruiters are using AI to screen resumes for these keywords, so you'll need to get past the AI gatekeepers. Next, take off any skills you don't want to use anymore. If it's on your resume, hiring managers are going to see that and maybe ask you to use them. And those skills are just taking up valuable space. So if you don't want to use them, get them off of there. As a software engineer, earlier in my career, I kept putting testing and QA experience on my resume. So guess what? Hiring managers wanted to hire me for QA roles when I wanted to focus on coding. So now that you've got this generic baseline one out there, let's get it out to the masses in as easy as a way as possible. Send them to online sources like Indeed, ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn, Dice. Dice is especially good if you're looking for more technical opportunities. This is a great way to get your resume out to lots of recruiters with little effort on your part. But while this step is passive, you will want to be ready to keep an eye out for recruiters contacting you and getting back to them in a quick time frame. They're under time pressure, you're under time pressure, so help them out, get back to them as quick as possible, even if you decide it's something you don't want to pursue. It's just good common sense and it's good manners to just get back to them and say thank you, but no thank you. So there you have it. Now you have this generic baseline resume. It's out on the internet, ready to go, but now you'll have the chance to customize your resume for any interesting opportunities that cross your path. For example, if you're a business analyst applying for a role with a technical team, make sure your technical experiences are the first ones listed. If the opportunity is more business focused, then highlight your experiences with requirements gathering, facilitation, and process mapping. Next, highlight your experiences that directly tie your work to the value created. That is what's going to get people to want to read the rest of your resume. So an example of this could be, project manager for an SAP implementation. What I'd suggest is project manager for an SAP implementation that led to a $2 million annual reduction in expenses. Hit them with the outcomes of your work, not just with the activities that you performed. Draw a clear picture for the person reading your resume so that there's no doubt that you have the experience to be successful at this job. Next, Beware of resume bloat. Yes, you've done lots of things, but put yourself in the chair of the hiring manager. They don't want to have to read a 20-page novella to find out if you're a good fit. I know hiring managers that tell me if a resume comes in at 4 pages or more, it goes right to the bottom pile or right into the recycling bin. A long resume tells them right away you don't know how to focus. Bottom line is you have less than a minute to get their attention. Get to the point as fast as you can. There you have it. Now you have a resume that's 30 minutes from being ready to share at any given time. And speed is so essential when job hunting, especially for attractive roles and attractive companies. If you see an interesting job pop up, you want to get in quickly because sometimes they do cut off applicants at a certain point. And the job market is contracting. It's getting more competitive. You want to get your resume in as quickly as possible. Now, there's the topic of cover letters. To add one or to not. I view a resume as a document that shows what I've done and how well have I done my work. It shows that you have all the skills and abilities to do the job. The cover letter is a chance to show them who you are, what are your values, and why this job at this company is important to you. More and more companies are starting to emphasize the culture fit of a new employee, as well as the technical fit to actually do the job, if not more so. They're starting to understand that your technical skills, your day-to-day job will keep evolving. But if you're a culture fit for the company, they know that increases the likelihood of you being a long-term valuable employee. So in my humble opinion, I believe in the power of a good cover letter. When I get a good one, it compels me to keep learning more about this person. Now, don't forget, in this process of posting for jobs and sending in resumes, the resume's job, the cover letter job is just to get you that interview. Just like we said at the beginning, the resume will not get you the job, but it can lose you the chance to have a conversation with the hiring manager. Spend the proper amount of time to have a resume that you're proud of. All right, there you have it. Now you have a powerful resume, ready to go in 30 minutes or less. Now let's get you ready for the really hard part, interviewing. Ugh. How do you prepare for? How do you conduct the best possible interview? Join us next week. That's where we're going to take a deep dive into the interview process. So, how did we do today? Did we give you any value? Did you get anything out of this? I would greatly appreciate hearing from you. What did you like? What did you not like? All feedback is so appreciated. And please keep helping us spread the word about FOBO. Please share us with a friend. Share it with an enemy. We all have the right to be relevant at work. And all likes and subscriptions greatly appreciated. All of your little support helps us out so much. Thank you and have a great week. I am your friendly neighborhood product owner, Tom Ald, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future. Be well.